everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, like, and don't forget to comment. My name is Destiny and I do cash stuffing videos, and I also have a Instagram where I also upload content regarding budgeting, cash stuffing, and finances, and it's called at Christian Girl on a Budget. So please head over to my Instagram and follow that account as well. So before we get started in our cash stuffing today, in our sinking funds, I have an amazing announcement. I finally made my cash envelopes. Now these are going to be up on my Etsy shop for sale very soon, but I did want to show you all that I did make them, and I wanted to give you an idea of what they look like so you can know what to expect, and put some money aside if you plan on purchasing them, because I know we all are on a budget, so I want to give everyone enough time to include this in their budget if you want to purchase. Also comment down below which one is your favorite or which one you plan on purchasing, and also just give me feedback on whether you like them. Even if you're not purchasing them, just let me know if you like them, if they're cute. All right, so I'm going to get started on the smaller cash envelopes first. So this is my ultimate favorite one. So it's this right here. This is actually backwards. All right, and then this is the next one. This is like iridescent, super cute. This donut one is so cute. It reminds me of like Dunkin' Donuts, because Krispy Kreme doesn't have these kind of ones, do they? But I know Dunkin' Donut has these. Like, we used to always go to Dunkin' Donuts, like me and my mom and my family, before school, like all the time when we were younger. So this reminded me of like that. This is super cute too, like travel. And then that one. These two look the same, but they're not. You can tell the difference in the coloring. And then this unicorn for all my unicorn lovers. Okay, so those are the smaller ones. And then I'm also going to show you how they work with the money on the inside of them. These are the bigger ones. Again, this is my favorite one. I have the iridescent one. All right, and then I'll show you how they work with the money in there also. But today we're going to be stuffing $642. So let's get right on into it. All right, and we're just going to count it just to make sure that it is $642. So 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 320, 340, 360, 380, 400, 420, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, 500, 510, 520, 530, 540, 550, 560, 570, 580, 590, $600, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. $642. All right. I know. All right, so these are my cash envelopes that I'm going to be using. I already went ahead and purchased our groceries for this pay period, and I already used my spending money. So those cash envelopes are not going to be stuffed because this video is late, so I already went ahead and did some things. So this is going to be my grocery cash envelope, and this is going to be my spending cash envelope. So I'm going to put these aside, and then this envelope, these two envelopes will get stuffed today. All right, so we're going to do $5 for gas. So this one is going to be our gas envelope. Put this right here for a second. So I'm going to take a $5 bill. I don't have a label maker yet, but I am working on that. So for right now, the cash envelopes are going to be sold on Etsy as is. And that's how that fits in there. So let me push that down some more. Okay, so yeah, they're going to be sold as is. And then eventually I'm going to expand my services, and I'm going to have them an option for a hole puncher, and then also an option for labels. The giving is going to get $10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then another $5. Okay. I love how the envelopes, the cash envelopes came out. I really do. You see? Okay. Put this back into my wallet. Once again, they fit perfect in there. Alright, put that to the side. Now we're going to get to putting this money in our sinking fund. I'm going to start with the pink binder. And we normally start with my daughter's envelope, but we're not going to start with her envelope this time, and I'm going to explain why. So I have decided, since my first priority is getting a car over moving, because we already have a home, we have an apartment, but we do want to move into a home. So because of that, I'm deciding that I was going to wait for my taxes to come to get my car, but with my whole Social Security like dilemma, not having my daughter's Social Security card and not being able to file them like right away, I don't want to sit around and wait for the Social Security card and wait for the taxes to come to get my car when I already have a good amount of money saved up in another envelope. So I'm going to just switch 2 envelopes around and put the bigger amount in new car, since that is my first priority right now. Now, if I would have gotten my taxes back sooner, then I would have definitely just used my taxes for it. But I think by the time I wait for my taxes to come, I will already have been able to purchase a car. So I'm going to switch out the money in new car and put that money into new home, and put the money in new home into new car. So that's what you're going to see me do right now. So I'm going to do this first so I don't confuse myself towards the end and wonder why I have any money left over. So I'm going to just go ahead and subtract $20 out of here and just put a 0 balance. So I'm going to put this $20 aside, and then I'm going to take this binder and do the same thing. Put this money aside, and then I just took out $29. Hopefully I'm not confusing anyone. I apologize if I am. So now for new car, I'm just going to update it. It now has plus 425 with a total of 425. And then I'm going to restuff it. So I'm going to come back to this and stuff it, because I don't want to get confused or confuse anyone else any further if I have confused you already. So, and then new home has 20 now. Plus $20. And like I said, I'm doing this because I'm not as in a rush to get a new home as I am to get a car. Okay, so now we're going to go back and we're going to start from my daughter's envelope. So Nira is going to be getting $25 today. And okay, so this week, let me tell y'all about this week. It was, I had some pros and some cons about this week. So the reason why this video is delayed is because my daughter, had a little viral, something going on. It wasn't COVID. It wasn't anything serious because when we took her to the doctors, I mean the ER, we took her to the ER, you know, they didn't find anything wrong with her. I think she was only like not feeling well for about just probably 2 or 3 days. Like gave her a little bit of, you know, medicine and just pray, and now she's completely better. So I'm not sure what it was. Something was trying to take over her body, but you know, I rebuked that in the name of Jesus, kept praying, gave her medicine, and she's 100% feeling better now. So not sure what that was, but I thank Jesus for healing her. Recently, also, I had just turned 23. My birthday was March 26th, and we were in the ER on her birthday. So she literally start feeling like horrible, like right before my birthday, the day before. So my birthday, I didn't do much. We just went like to get something to eat. I did get like dressed up a little bit, but that was pretty much it. Went to my family's house, spent some time with them, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, that was that. All right, so for Nira, she now has 20, 40, 50, $55. But how has everyone else's week been? All right, emergency fund has $35. It's getting $35 today. Not has 35, sorry. All right, so we're getting 20, 30, a 20, a 10, and a 5. 20. So emergency fund now has 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 125. I'm so happy that I'm over the $100 mark. So $125 for emergency fund. What is your emergency fund at? Comment below what your emergency fund is currently at and what is your goal. It's so amazing to me how much you learn through social media, because social media can be used for good and a bad way. Because I never knew nothing about emergency fund until this year. I think it was this year. Yes, this year. All right, savings is going to be getting $36. So a 20, a 10, 30, 35, 36. All right. Savings now has 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 115, 116. And I just realized for emergency fund that I counted that wrong. Emergency fund has 100 and what is it? $15. Oops. And then this has 116. Savings now has $116. We're getting somewhere in our sinking funds. Okay, 5K, I'm going to do that one last because I'm doing something different with that also. And then new car, I'm going to be adding $180 to new car. And while you're watching this video, pause and don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on my video. And thank you so much for watching it through this far. So we're going to get 100, 250, 150, 70, 50, 150, 170, 180. Okay, so new car now has 100, 200, 300, 350, 400, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 570, 590, 500, 600. and then $605. All right, great. So total is $605. All right. So insurance is going to be getting $22 today. And I also want to ask everyone their opinion. At the end of each month, should I unstuff and count my sinking funds? Is that something that you're interested in seeing? Because if so, I would just upload another video later this week since we are at the last paycheck of the month. And then I would just unstuff and record our total savings for the month. So just let me know your opinion. Please leave a comment below. I would like to know. So $22. 1, 2. All right. So insurance now has $20, $25, $26, $27. Now, if you might see that from the previous videos that some of these envelopes are not the full amount that they used to be, because I did have to go in and take from these envelopes for some other things I don't really want to speak much on, but you know, I did have to help some people out, and that's fine because we are blessed to be a blessing. But I don't want to, you know, go into detail on my giving because the Lord says we should give in secret, not screaming it to the rooftops. Okay, so new home is going to be getting $22. Also, is anyone else saving up for a new home or a new car? And what's everyone's tax update? Have you ever seen your taxes back? I still haven't filed. I need to work on that. 22. All right, so I'm going to take a $20 and $2 bills. So new home now has $20, $40, $41, $42. So yes, the plan is if I do get my taxes back before I get my car, I'll just use the taxes to pay for the car. And then I'll switch the money from new car back into new home. But if I already get my car before I get my taxes, because now that is the new plan for me to go ahead and just save towards the car so I can get it as soon as possible instead of waiting on the taxes. But if I get my car before the taxes come, when the taxes do come, I'll just distribute the money into my sinking funds and then savings. So but I'll put majority of that money into new home so we can get that back up. Okay, so date night is going to get $23. This is my first time stuffing date night, so I'm excited about that. Hopefully we can go somewhere. Okay, so date night has a total of $20, $21, $22, $23. So for our coin envelope, I forgot to do this last video, so I'm going to take this out and set this aside. All right, now these ones I never got a chance to buy any more like of, you know, these to make envelopes. So I'm just using what I have. I'm improvising and just I had to put this on here until I can design these envelopes. So this is going to be gifts, and gifts is going to be getting $30 today. So I'm going to do 2 10s, but that would not be their next video. I guarantee. I won't make any promises, but I do guarantee it will not be their next video. All right, so 10, 20, 21, 22, $23 in gifts. And I don't want this video to be too long, so I will go back and update my budget sheets and put budget sheets in there because these are new envelopes that I've never stuffed before. But I am saving towards Mother's Day and Father's Day, so that's why I have that gift envelope now. All right, and then husband is going to be getting $50. my husband is actually saving towards a lot of different things, and I want to actually be helpful and help him save towards it faster, because he's always very helpful when it comes to what I want. So he'll be getting 50. And then this is gas. I don't need this anymore. I just put this here because at first I never had a gas cashed up in envelope. So that will be put aside. And I'll just take this $2 out of here and put it into my cash envelope for gas. And then we are done with this binder. So move this aside and then bring my gas envelope back out. Oh, this one doesn't get folded. So in gas, we now have 5, 6, 7. And this $2 came from I believe it was last video. I put this $2 aside for gas. I want to start saving for gas. Alright. I'm going to put that to a side. Now, the remainder of this money is going to be going towards our 5K challenge. So, before doing so, I want to bring and introduce this cute little box that I got from Five Below. It says anything but basic. Just a box. It has like a handle up here. Sorry that you can't get like a great view of this part, but you just open it up. And it has a compartment up here. I apologize if this video is a little all over the place. I can guarantee that I did plan this video out to be more organized, but unfortunately it's still a little bit unorganized. Okay, so I'm going to completely take away this 5K envelope. I'm going to make this into something else. I'm not sure yet what it is, but since I am switching over into this savings box, I'm just taking all the money out of here. I believe no, I'm not even going to use this anymore, so this is going to be done. And then this is just the amount that's already saved for the 5K challenge, which is 50, 100, 120, and 125. And then this money is going to be added in today. And let's just count this just to make sure it's 195. All right, 50, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, 185, 190, 191, 92, 93, 94, $195. I'm just going to add in the remainder of this money. Okay. So now we have a total of 50, 100, 150, 200, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 275, 280, 285, 290, 295, $300, 305, 310, 315, 316, 317, 318, 319, $320. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's amazing. That's great. That's awesome. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so move this aside for a sec. And I do have updated sheets, but I'm just going to continue to use this because these are the only printed sheets that I have out. But I do have updated digital 26-week $5,000 challenge printables on my Etsy shop. So week 3, $195. And I'm just going to highlight this. We're doing great. We are almost done this first quarter. Okay. Move that aside. And we are going to put this money inside of here. Alright, now for our change. I'm honestly just going to put it in one slot, and I'll count them at a later time. And that's it for our drawer, well, for our box. Alright, and that is it for our box, our savings box. I have a coin challenge on top and then a 5K challenge on the bottom. So these are all, once more, these are from Five Below. If you're interested in also getting one of these, they're super cute. Go ahead and get you one, girl. I won't be mad at you. All right, so I'm going to set that aside. So I do have money left over. I have $5, $6, $7, $8, $9 left over. This was supposed to go into emergency preps, but I totally forgot about that. So this is going to be my emergency prep cash envelope. And emergency preps is basically just for emergency items: water, rice, canned milk, canned soda, box cereal, hand warmers, blankets, like all those things in case of emergencies. Like if 2020 hasn't taught you anything, it's to always be prepared. You want to have some type of emergency prepping in your home, like a whole stock of like food items, like at least 6 months to a year's worth of food that you can survive off of if the economy completely crashed, if there was famine. We already experienced food shortages and things like that. So I would encourage someone to start an emergency prep cash envelope, not a sinking fund, a cash envelope, because this is something that you should be getting from every paycheck, whether you just put $5 towards it or $10. I think of it as, if something, even if there was a job loss, a lot of people losing their jobs, if there was a sickness and you had to take off from work, you can use your emergency preps to fall back on. So many people have said that when they lost their jobs, when they got sick, they had to take off of work, they weren't getting paid for it, or they stopped getting paid after a certain amount of time. Their emergency preps were, what they could fall back on. So they lasted them the whole time until they were able to find a new job. They were able to feed their family. So imagine like something happening and you don't have money to feed your family. No one wants to be put in that position. And as parents, I feel so that is a responsible thing to do, to have some type of food on stock at all times. You never know what could happen. Like if you don't have a prep, let's just say this, it's something, if you were to lose your job tomorrow, like, we're just thinking like realistically, if you got sick, or, if the economy crashed, anything, would you be able to live off of the food in your home for at least 3 to 6 months or 6 months to a year? If the answer is no, then you need an emergency stock. So even if you don't create one of these cash envelopes for one, you still need one. You want to have water on hand at all times, keep certain amount of foods in your car and things like that. So this is emergency prep, and that's just going to go in there. And that will conclude the end of my cash stuffing video. Oh, you know what? Also, look at this. My husband got me this cute little iPhone. I think it's like an iPhone 11, I believe. Hope I'm not saying that wrong. But this was one of my birthday gifts. Super cute. I did get other birthday gifts that I'm super appreciative. So you're my family and you're watching this. Thank you so much for any birthday well wishings. Thank you for my cards, any money, anything that you've given me. Even if you just said happy birthday, thank you. So yes, that will conclude the end of my cash stuffing video. I hope everyone enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you. Have a great day.